All right, well, we had a great overnight stay at the Point Rocks campground in Prescott, Arizona. I would have loved to have spent more time there because, frankly, it was just a really cool little area. Yeah, they have boat and kayak rentals, bike rentals. Really, really, really great location. We just didn't have the time today. We're trying to get this trailer dropped off in Phoenix, and so we just didn't have the time, unfortunately. Anyway, I think we will come back. If you're looking for a good place in this area near that lake, and I'll insert the name of the lake because I don't remember what it is, but the weather's gorgeous too, especially for Arizona in the summer. And it's May 31st, but Arizona's summer starts a lot earlier than other places. So for the weather, it was beautiful. The area was just gorgeous. I would come back here again for sure. Like if we knew we were driving through this area, I would just pre-book that location. They are usually sold out, so they do recommend making reservations there. We did kind of luck out that there were spots. I still say give it a try. If you don't have reservations and you find yourself in the area, give it a try because it was a really great spot. But for now, we're going to head to a Walmart in Prescott to clean out our trailer of all of our personal items because we're taking our current trailer to a company that will rent it out for us, kind of like Airbnb style, so people can just rent trailers for their week or weekend trips. And so we need to get all of our personal items out of it, buy a few little things that we need to stock it with for the rental, and then drive down to Phoenix. But we're going to go ahead and do Walmart up here in Prescott because it's at least 20 degrees cooler up here than it is down in Phoenix. And if you haven't caught on yet, we don't like the heat. So we're going to avoid it at all costs. So we stayed in Avondale, Arizona last night, which is like kind of a suburb of Phoenix. We dropped off our trailer to the rental facility that's going to be renting it out for us and got a hotel in Avondale, had dinner at Acclaim Jumpers. Our girls had never been to Acclaim Jumpers before, and we hadn't been there in years, so we thought it would be fun to give it a try, and it was yummy. We had a good dinner. And then the girls went swimming for a little bit. We did some laundry, and then last night, we realized that I left Matt's clothes in our trailer that we dropped off for the rental facility. So this morning we drove back there, got donuts on the way, and then drove back over there to get the clothes that we left, and then realized we left other things as well. So we just did a quick sweep of the trailer this morning and made sure we didn't leave anything that we wanted, because we left our vacuum and our bedding for our new trailer's bed and Matt's clothes. Oh, and shoes. So we got all of that, and then we're driving back to Vegas. I was going to say home to Vegas, to my mom's house. We just drove through Wickenburg, which is a little town, I don't know, about half an hour, 45 minutes north of Phoenix.
Yeah, probably at least 45 minutes.
About 45 minutes outside of Phoenix on the way to Las Vegas. And now we're on this 2-lane highway. 93. It's not bumpy like we experienced yesterday or the day before. I don't even know anymore. It was the day before. It's not bumpy, but it is a 2-lane highway. So, be cautious. It can get a little dodgy at times. So, but yeah, that's what we're doing. We're loving all the cacti that we're seeing. It's really, really cool. We saw some in bloom that had these beautiful white flowers coming out the top. I wasn't able to get it on camera, but it was really cool. So, yeah. And then we'll be at my mom's for the next little bit and hopefully be able to continue on with our journey in the next week or so. The month of June brought some hardships to our family in a way that I didn't quite know how to include in the video without just coming on and talking about it. So after we went to Phoenix and dropped off our old travel trailer to the location that is renting it out for us, we went back to Las Vegas to stay there for some time until our new trailer was ready to be picked up in Utah. Hi, Jesse. We were there for a couple of days, really enjoying family time, visiting people, watching Vegas Golden Knights games because the Stanley Cup had just started and we're huge Vegas Golden Knights hockey fans. And so we were watching all of that. And a few days after we got there, my 18-year-old niece, Scout, passed away unexpectedly. So we were very happy to have been in Las Vegas during that time with all of our family. It's my sister's daughter, and we were very happy to be there, to be with them and her family and her kids and her, to help them through this tragedy. I'm not going to touch on it a lot, but I will say my niece suffered from mental illness pretty bad. She had schizophrenia, and they were trying so hard to find a place for her to be safe. And unfortunately, there's a lack of that. There's a lack of facilities. So, we feel that Scout was failed by our healthcare system, and her family was failed by our healthcare system because there was no place for her, a schizophrenic, to be safe. So we love our Scout. I'm going to put in some pictures of her. Jessie, come here. To the video and include her. We had a beautiful celebration of life for her. We celebrated everything about Scout and who she was. She was a phenomenal artist. So I'll go ahead and include some of her pictures of her art also. But yeah, it just kind of put a little bit of a hold on her life for a couple of weeks while we were in Las Vegas. After things kind of started to somewhat go back to normal after Scout's passing, we tried to do some fun things while we were in Las Vegas. So we went to the Strip, which we don't always do when we're in town because we're very much kind of locals, because that's where we're born and raised. And so we don't always go to the Strip, but we were trying to find and do some fun things. So we went to the Strip, and there was a Stranger Things experience there, pop-up store. And Corey loves Stranger Things. So we went to that, and we went to M&M World. We went swimming a few times at the local pools.
And we spent time kind of hopping from families' houses to families' houses. And Matt did lots of repairs and maintenance at different houses because that's just what he does. And so there's not much video for June. After Scout passed, I just didn't really record a lot. I just kind of was in a mode where I was just living and being present. And that's what I needed to do. So finally, after we were in Las Vegas for over a month waiting on the news that our trailer was ready, and we finally got the news on July 5th that our trailer was ready. It had taken so long. Now, remind you, we ordered our trailer in March, and it was supposed to be picked up May. And it was now July 5th, and we finally could pick up our trailer. So that'll kind of end this vlog, and we'll pick it up with us heading back up to Utah to get our trailer. I just wanted to include this because I didn't want to skip out on Scout. I felt it was important that she be honored and a little bit talked about. So most of the rest of this vlog will just be some pictures of Scout and some memories that we all wanted to share, and then the pictures that I took of our time in Las Vegas. So I hope you enjoy that. And if you're enjoying our vlogs, please go ahead and subscribe, like our videos, and follow along. We've got a lot more coming. I'm running about 2 months behind on videos right now, partially because of June and what happened in June and kind of the delays we experienced, and then the loss that we experienced just kind of put everything on hold for us. So I'm running a couple of months behind. I will get caught up, but if you could follow along, that would be great. We have some really amazing things that we've done. Right now I'm sitting in Oregon while I'm filming this. We've been to an alpaca farm, we've been hiking, we've been to the beach. We took Jessie to the beach, our big dog, for the first time, and she loved it. We took Tink to the beach, and she was chill and good. We've went to Astoria, which if you're a movie buff, you know what was filmed in Astoria, and visited some of those filming sites. And yeah, so we're having a great time. It is such an amazing experience. And if you want to join us, please just subscribe and follow below so that you can see our adventures.
All right, we're in Las Vegas. Can you say hi, Corey?
Hi.
We've had quite an adventure for the last month. I'm sure we've filled you in on that by now. But we're doing a little touristy things in Vegas, which we don't always do because we're from here, so we don't always go the tourist route. But today we're going to. We are going to the Stranger Things pop-up store. Right, Corey?
Yeah.
It's traveling all around the world. And Corey loves Stranger Things.
It's my favorite thing.
It's her favorite thing.
We can
I know, I'm crossing right here, Corey. I was looking before I crossed. It's her very favorite show. She's wearing her Hellfire Club shirt.
Stranger Things lounge.
She's got her Stranger Things lounge fly. We are ready.
We'll be right back.